Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're doing well as always. So on our last episode of Dragon is Dead, we actually went through what remains in the main story of the game right now because it's still in early access. So we beat, how many bosses total? Like 5? And then we just kind of auto-died and then got sent back to camp, and now we're able to make runic legendary weapons and things like that. And we had also unlocked a new class, the Berserker, which I haven't seen yet. So I was thinking about potentially ending the playthrough yesterday, but since there's another class, I was like, okay, I'll go through this like another day. And there's also Nightmare mode, which is unlocked now. So we're going to pick it up from where we left off with the Berserker. And the Berserker has a different skill tree from, I think the other dude is called the Spellblade. And because of that, I cannot use any of the legendary weapons that I got, but it seems like their armor is shared in common. So it looks like I might need to buy a belt. So, right. We need to kind of equip ourselves to get good. Let's go ahead and buy a belt. Don't know what I got. Hopefully it's good. 30 armor, 4% skill cost reduction. That's pretty decent. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a secondary weapon thing. Okay. Let's gamble a little bit more. Wait. What's the difference between weapon and secondary weapon? Because this is new. Oh, so this is a two-handed weapon, right? And this is one hand? Oh, so he can dual wield. I see. That is a little bit different, I think. So, let's go ahead and sort this by rarity. Compare some of our stuff. All right. Of course, I could like temper the equipment and make it a bit better. But I don't want to worry about it too much right now. Alright, yeah, I'll stick with that and then sell my spare things. May as well sell this if I'm not going to use it. That one I might hang on to. Champion's armor. It's the equivalent. Oh, it just doesn't have the thing. Champion's dagger sounds cool, but I can't use it with this class, so I'll just leave that alone. And then I'll keep the Berserker's greatsword, the item that I started off with this character, just in case I want to switch back to that two-handed style. Hey Stella, how's it going? Nice to see you pretty early here tonight. Okay, so we can buy two-handed equipment from Granders directly. Midnight longsword. Almost looks like a katana. Wait, is this a saw cleaver? Oh, it's a mace. Champion's two-handed greatsword. Cool. So I'll probably just leave this stuff alone for now, because it seems like we'll probably get better equipment for beating bosses and whatnot. I was considering going off the deep end and going into nightmare mode first, but I'll probably at least try this character on normal mode, because I still expect to die, really. And it felt like a little bit of a fluke that I managed to get through the campaign yesterday. I just got a decent combination of perks and kind of brute forced my way through those encounters. I did not have the best understandings of the last two bosses. So that's 3,500, and we have 4,500 left. Yeah, I may as well just upgrade this. Because honestly, like, the potions are going to be the things which kind of give me the most progress, so to speak. I still don't know what this building's for. The damn sound effect, though. Alright. Outside of Cliffshire, this forest contains an unholy aura, Gallatin. I don't know if the NPCs will have different things to say since we're on a different character. They didn't seem to have that going on in town, but I guess to be fair, we also met a couple new NPCs. Whoops. Oh. Just forget entirely how to play the game, why don't I? We had a couple of NPCs that we hadn't met before last night, so I wouldn't be surprised if they show up in a couple of the campsites. Alright, so even the Berserker's kind of base attack feels pretty powerful. So, Rising Fury, when a basic skill hits an enemy, there's the critical hit chance by 5% for 2 seconds. Okay. 5 Madness. Gain 10% movement after a leap. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't really tried leaping or dodging. Gain 3 Madness every second during Enraged. While enraged, damage is increased by 25% and movement and speed is increased by 25. That's pretty good. Frenzied Strike. Rip Off. Oh man, I got ripped off. Alright, Heavy Blow. Generate Madness 20 Madness per hit. Slam the enemy. On hit has a 30% chance to stun. Okay. On a stun enemy, Heavy Blow has a 15% chance to deal more damage. More crit. On a crit, you're enraged for 3 seconds. Oh, yeah, that's the big buff. Attack an enemy for 80% damage. 45% to inflict bleed for 20 damage. Five Madness per hit. Attack in rapid succession for 40% damage. Damage is increased 10% while wielding a one-handed weapon. But does that include dual wielding or not? Hitting enemies increases crit. Hitting a bleeding enemy reduces their damage. Okay, maybe this is a pretty good one. Yeah, I guess I want to see more of like the bleed stuff. And it doesn't look like his normal basic attack gets buffed. Skill keys X. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is my skill binding, so that'll be... Oh no, that is the basic attack. Okay. Wow, the range on that is crazy. Okay. I was trying to see how the leap thing actually worked. So it looks like we lost all of our ruby keys after that forced death. I was wondering if they would persist after each run or whatnot. But apparently not. Okay. Gonna go for currency. Because then I can buy more artifacts and skill points potentially. Yeah, I feel like skill gems... Oh wow, he can hit that high? Holy crap, okay, that's really cool. Guardian amulets. Oh well. Oh, we got another skill. Hitting enemies while they're bleeding can increase crit chance. Gain movement speed. Gain 3 Madness for every enrage. Alright, we're gonna go for the Madness mechanic, I guess. Wow. Feel like almost Sephiroth playing Smash with the range of the side tilts. Obviously there aren't really like tilts in this game, but still. Now, of course, we get one of the most quintessential questions in gaming of How can a skeleton bleed? My answer would be potentially that since blood is produced through the bones, apparently, well, kind of, that could be part of it, but I don't know. Maybe it's marrow. Hey, Joey Black, nice to see you again. Hope I'm having a good night. I am so far. How about you? You guys been enjoying any of the fall weather? It was a really nice day. Earlier today, at least, for me. Critical damage. Oh, that's pretty good. But I'm assuming we're going to get better equipment as we move on. Cooldown reduction. So the thing that I did last playthrough... Okay, yeah, I went for things which stacked my stats really early on. And I tried to get those as quickly as possible. Increases damage by attack speed, increases damage by movement. So I'm a little bit boned for there, so I can redo this. Oh yeah, I have no idea what any of these skills actually do. Spin forward and slash for 80% damage. 45% chance to bleed. Okay, that's pretty cool. A roar that generates madness and increases damage. It's okay. That's the other thing that I didn't pick up, so I guess I'll go with the rending spin. Wow. The range. I don't know how that works, so I can't spam it or anything like that. Every 5,000 gold spent increases damage by 2%. Stacks up to 30 times. That's not too bad. When you dash, gain movement speed and reduce cooldown. Surveillance. We'll do this once more. Hopefully we'll get something good. Okay, yeah, this is one that I want. Increases strength plus damage, but more importantly, if we can stack up that talent synergy thing, so we want to get as early as possible to get those stats. Oh, here we go, baby. Alright, now we are golden. It's not blood, it's the hydraulics leaking when you cut the bones. Very well. It's a good night. Nice. Did you do anything special or fun with your night? Increases damage and max life. I didn't mean to buy that. I meant to look at the synergies, but okay. I'll just say that it was definitely worth it going for the currency in that those first two rooms. All right, so we get a synergy thing from this guy. So is this just a free restock? How many times can I do this? Hot blood? I think hot blood was pretty cool. I might want to get that, but if I can just keep... Oh, so it's a one-time only. I'll go with hot blood. Hot. The leaves have all fallen, and the trees stand like lifeless tombstones. Beware of the vine spirits who can wield both human weapons and demonic powers. The home of Guinevere. Increase maximum potion capacity by 2, reduces resources by 30%. I might just go with that. Increases max life by 50, and reduces resources. Honestly, I feel like the potion capacity would be better. But of course I'd have to get the potions, I think. Alright, we'll just go with the life. Because I feel like I have a pretty good amount of potions, and it's better to not get one shot. Oh, that really hasn't happened to me before. Just chilling with a cup of coffee, waiting for your dinner. Nice. I actually had a cup of coffee right before stream. I tend to try to avoid doing that because of like mouth noises and whatnot. War helmet, champion armor. Talents are nested. I don't understand that. Oh, that's because I killed enemies? Okay. So I wanted to get this. Not that I exactly understand what madness is from a game perspective. Right, I need to figure out how to generate these resources. So I used like 50 almost. Do I just get them back from hitting things? Six madness. Let's go up here, see what all this is about. So that's rending spin. There's a 5% chance to crit with a vulnerable. Okay. Cost 20 madness and 4 madness per attack. Quickly attack nearby enemies for half damage on hit. The skill will stop when you recast it or run out of madness. Oh, that sounds interesting. Powerfully swing an axe forged from madness and blood for a lot of damage. Deals 25 of your current percent of life as damage. Sounds really good. If you're like health stacking on a crit, it heals you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might want to get that. Create a madness wave that deals damage in front of you. Gain increased damage. Attack speed. Okay. Hitting an enemy with a core skill will increase attack speed. Attack speed. Crit chance. When a core skill crits, gain 15% damage. A lot of this seems a little bit really dependent on the other synergies that you currently have. So I'm going to go with this thing to see what happens when I start to stack like the life stuff. Are we going for a tank for this character? I don't actually know yet. He's called a Berserker. And once I find out a little bit more about how its abilities operate, I'll be able to tell you. Advanced Soul Gem versus currency. This is advanced. I feel like I should probably take it. 2 skill points. Core skill by 20. I think I'll go with 2 skill points for now. Heals me for my current life. When you are healed, this deals 15% increased damage for 3 seconds. That's not very long. Generates 7 madness on hit against vulnerable enemies and 10 on a critical hit. Wait, how does this work again? So I need a way to make things vulnerable. Let's see it with those. Front row. I guess I'll go with Mad Blood Axe. I really don't know. We'll see. Do I take coffee after the stream or prefer not to during the night? It doesn't really bother me too much to like drink coffee at night, but I try not to drink any coffee after 9 p.m. just to be on the safer side. But I tell you, the guy who runs things here is running a pretty loose ship. And that's me, in case anybody was a little bit confused by that. So sometimes I'll like bend it a little bit and maybe do it like right around 9. So I don't think I had enough madness to use my skill or whatever it's called. Alright. Dope. I walked right into that. So I wonder if there's like a base amount of resources that it regenerates when I do stuff like that. Cruel Strike. Stab 6 times in front of you for 45% damage per hit. Scales according to attack speed increases. Damage is increased by 15% when equipped with a one-handed weapon. I've got 2 of those. When this scores a crit, reduce the remaining cooldown of the skill by 2 seconds. Interesting. How long is the cooldown? 11. Increase the crit strike. Crit chance. Spin in place, dealing 80% damage as you strike in rapid succession. Spin to win feels like it's going to be hard to beat. This will trigger Enrage. Okay. Quickly charge forward and stab for a lot of damage. On hit, stun. Okay. Maybe I'll go with this. Cooldown 8, 9, and 11. Yeah, this sounds really good already. After offensive thrust stops charging, you will slam the ground and deal 300% damage. Okay, wow. 35% chance to get enraged. Or debuff enemies for 10%. So, yeah, so I'll definitely go with this. This sounds pretty good. Hitting the mastery skill has a 20% chance to heal for 1.5% of max life. Each time you heal reduces the cooldown by 15%. Interesting. Enrage reduces the remaining cooldowns of all your master skills by 1 second whenever the status is active. Inflicting stun on an enemy increases the damage. Okay, so that synergizes with itself. Oh, I must have skipped this step. Whoopsies. Creates a barrier. So this is probably pretty much the exact same thing as the mana one, except blood flavored. Okay, so that is a little bit different. 20% damage reduction for 4 seconds after it disappears. Oh, wow, this has a really long cooldown. Consumes 10 life and enters Bloody Berserk for 7 seconds. While in Bloody Berserk, you deal 10% damage and gain 10% madness per second. Or 10 madness per second. This stacks. Roar. Generates madness and increases damage. Cast Roar to become enraged. Okay, so that's a pretty good synergy. 10 life when you cast Blood Armor. Oh, okay, maybe that's also a good synergy. Dang. Damn, yeah, Laser, how's it going? Loose lips sink ships. True story there. Practice OPSEC. Blood flavored. Alright, currency or soul gem? We'll just go with the currency for now. Think the boss might be next? Or there's one more after this. No, the music went away. So this one might be a little bit rough right now because I'm still kind of learning how this guy works. Oh, bro, this dude's a lot better than I initially thought. Well, not just that, I keep like forgetting how much I pressed the wrong button. Got him. Okay. Alright, so I do think having some better equipment might have carried me a bit. Hey, we got another Ring of Infinity, which would be good for this guy right here. Killing an enemy or hitting a boss at the core skill returns 29% of the combat resources. Okay, yeah. Because we're using core skills right now a lot. Can I? Okay. I can mix and match. It's a little bit slower, but whatever. All right. Hey, Without Horns, how's it going? Welcome back in. Entrance of Gallatin Cave. Sapphire ring gives us a dodge chance and a skill reduction cost. Can I compare it with my other ring though? Oh, just damage reduction. Okay. Maybe I should buy one of these. We'll see. Shish kebab. Yeah, check rampage is pretty decent. Crit, and skill cooldown. I almost said school down again. Don't have a ton of gold, so let's just do this. Scorpion tail. Bleeding enemies take more crit. That might be good for the steward in general. Increases max resources and mastery skill. But yeah, Nirvana was a pretty good ability. Fury. But I want to get more elements things, so I might go with this. But I'm not really doing elemental damage, am I, huh? Dang it. Increase the damage of bleed. When you hit an enemy, there's a 25% chance to go for this. Yeah, so maybe I'll start going for the momentum stuff again. Alright. And then from her, I can buy a ruby key or two. Alright. Is her name Joanne with one N or like Joni but Joan-y? I don't know. So I was wondering that myself because sometimes they've localized it as Joan, like Joan. Other times it's been Joni. But I think Joanne is what I've been calling her. So your guess is as good as mine. Oh, interesting. You got me. I had already used my thing. Yeah, the fact that I can hit enemies from beneath them is pretty good, though. He dropped a potion. So we got another skill. I think I wanted to get the roar. No, maybe I want to boost this thing further. Let me double check the roar. This is damage. Crit. Madness. Roar. Generates madness. I think there's something that healed me. Oh, it was the armor. I don't like the cooldown for it, so I think I will increase this thing, deal more damage, because I'm quite liking the charge right now. Can't carry more potions. Artifact and a soul gem. Increase dodge, max life by 100. Holy crap, max resources by 50? That's almost a no-brainer. Max 25. Each time you level up, you get 25 gold. So we've already got the food satiation thing. So if we get 2 more of these, we'll gain a lot more health. Root of Avarice. I like it. And that made our satiation thing go. How much can I spam that ability? Double-edged war axe, guard armor. Oh, we can get the ultimate. Berserker summons a ring of blood around him, dealing 70% damage to each enemy hit. Why does this say vulnerable next to it? Does it inflict vulnerable? Stun. Summons a giant beheading axe that deals 700% damage and stuns enemies in front of you for 1 second. Kills a normal or elite enemy below 20% life. Says Culling Strike. That's pretty cool. Executing an enemy heals you for 20. Increases max life by 10% only for 8 seconds. Okay. 30% increased damage to boss enemies that are below 40. So 30% chance to reduce the cooldown by 10. So 45 and a 50. Heal 10 life for each enemy killed by that. I think I'm going to go with the beheading thing because it sounds super cool. Alright. Hey Platinum Chip, how's it going? Welcome back in. Oh Lord! Sweet, another potion that'll help with the satiation bonuses. Alright. Currency and a soul gem. I think I'll just go with the currency. Yeah, another bonus with the currency is that you can get some of those permanent points, which I don't remember what they're called. So as long as you can pretty much beat the bosses, they seem to be better than the soul gems, even though the soul gems provide upgrades. Actually, are soul gems permanent? That would definitely make me reevaluate them in their power. Really interested to see what kind of legendary weapons this class will get. Don't you guys just hate when you're crawling and a gigantic evil monster tick ruins your day? Oh yeah, don't stand under the boss, forehead. Ran in front of it. Wrong way again. Aha. I think that was the first time I was that high up against him when he did that. so I could actually see the arc of his attacks. Execution. Darkness cleansed. Sweet. Okay. Hey, we got the Ode of Bleeding. Damaging an enemy with your core skill causes them something. Damaging an enemy with your core skill causes them to bleed for 3.5 seconds, dealing 90% of damage per second. Okay. So what are my core skills again? I think that's my left button. That's basic. Blood Axe. So that's on RB. Okay. And then wait, what was the other one that I have? Mastery. That's the trigger. Oh, so these are both core skills. Okay. Yes, I want to be spamming right button no more than left. Okay. Champion's Armor. 9% damage over time and lightning resist. When you attack or take damage, you deal 2% increased damage for 6 seconds. I think I'll stick with what I have. Alright, yeah, so this is going pretty swimmingly so far. I do think a decent amount of that is just because I did have some better equipment coming into this with this character than on my base guy. Because I feel like my build doesn't have a ton of synergy. Although, to be fair, I did get the artifact synergies going on pretty early. Max resources, resource consumption. 3 or more enemies are suffering a dot. You take 25% amplified damage over time? That sounds weird. Right, we'll buy some different ones. Hey, this has the food icon. Increases damage. Oh, so this stacks. Killing an elite monster has a 50% chance to grant an artifact or life potion. We're definitely going to buy that. Core skill damage by 10%. Plus this gives us hot-blooded. I might get these two. 2 random artifacts per acquisition. I don't know exactly what that means. Do the NPCs react to the new character? Not yet, unfortunately. We got the new character in a bit of an unceremonious fashion as well. They are really kind of heavily leaning into the early part of the early access, it seems. Okay. Don't worry about that stuff another time. So I'm going to be spamming right button more. Yeah, and the sad thing is, like, we got to the end of the campaign. Well, we got to the end of what they completed for the campaign, right? When it was, like, starting to get kind of interesting as far as the story is concerned. Which isn't to say that it wasn't interesting before, but they were, like, starting to put it all together. I whiffed. Alright, talent got boosted. Oh, that was a skill button thing. Just jump in front of the enemy, why don't you? Whew. Alright. Oh, these are mines. Oh, I was gonna say, dodged one, only to immediately go into the other one. Beheading deals 30% increased damage to bosses with 40% life. When it hits, it has a 30% chance to reduce the cooldown. I think I'll go with this. Oh, this is good. I feel like it's better to just get a boss below 20% to begin with. Silent Furnace. Wait, what? Was that just an artifact? Okay. Increases max. Each artifact you destroy increases your max resources by 5 up to 100 times. So I might get rid of this eventually if I need to. Alright. Still don't have keys. War Talwar. Soul gem versus an artifact. If I don't like any of these, I can destroy them. Crit chance and damage. So I'll probably go with this for the synergy with the momentum for now, and then I could also just get rid of the other artifact thing later. You forgot about early access? Yeah. Even still, for like an early access game, I could see, like, it doesn't bother me that much because it does seem like they want to continue to like patch the game. Because like I said, before I started playing, like there had been a patch earlier that week. Okay, so that attack can hit up there. Damn it. Oh, we got another skill thing. Quickly charge forward. We did that one. Enemies do less damage. Has a 35% chance to enrage. We'll see how that goes. Oh, so this is an artifact. Oh, this gives me another satiation bonus, which will... Hold on. Oh wait, this one does too, doesn't it? No, that gives me talent, which I really want. I don't really care too much about Beast, I think. Oh, but that gives me extra life. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Enemy kills have a 3% chance to drop a life potion. Hold on, what's my satiation thing? Oh, this will increase the extra life by 200. Oh, I'm looking at the entirely wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, so definitely this one. Wow, that's a lot of life. Just healed ourselves as well. Oops. Lucky dodge there. Oh, that does a lot more extra damage. Holy crap. Okay. No. Wait, what did I even... Oh, I think I see. How do I... There we go. Alright, this is two-handed, so that would not work. Forehead. Strength plus intelligence. Old plus physical damage. Maybe this one. Yeah. I don't know why it said my attack would go down if I equip this, though. Do I get a one-handed bonus? I don't know. Basic skill damage, armor, mastery. So we're using a lot of the mastery for now, but I think I'm going to go with armor. Basic would be nice, though. Yeah, we've got a lot of health. I think we can manage. And maybe if you get that Thanos glove, I'll regret having chosen the basic attack boost. I'm scared. Can't skip his dialogue again. I should start like keeping active notes about things that I should tell the devs. Uh-oh. So I accidentally knocked him too far. Gonna go in the... I lucked out and then I jumped into it. Smart. Oh, I can hit him from the ground. Okay, that changes things. I misread that. I should jump and dodge rather than just jumping. Got him. Alright, yeah, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with that boss, despite sucking. Hey, we got Clara's Hood. That was actually the one artifact that I really noticed last time. From that one shop. Clara's Hood. Damage reduction 2%. 6% dodge chance. Reduces core skill resource consumption by 50% and increases damage by 23% when you're at 50% or less combat resources. That sounds amazing. Holy crap. Thanks for the GG. Forest of Corruption. Probably want to go for this, to be honest. All right, let me start selling some things. War Talwar. Guess I can start getting rid of the clubs that I've had in my inventory since like the very beginning. And I'll keep the Berserker's Greatsword for nostalgia reasons. I should probably put that in my storage. Seems okay. Right now, what does she have? Vitality and resources, max life, okay. Pledge of dexterity, so this will give me more talent. What do I get at tier 4? Increase strength, dex, and int by 20% when the highest of those is 50 or higher. So that'll be easy to get if we ever get that high. Oh wow, we can definitely reach that now. For every 15 enemies you kill, your strength increases by 1, and this gives us hot-blooded. The only thing is, I don't know what stays and what goes when we upgrade and whatnot. I guess I could get rid of the momentum stuff, although it seems kind of nice. Yeah, I would have to go with the 2 momentum differences. I think I can make that work. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. All right. So I can buy the roar if I wanted to. Maybe I should. Well, I also need to buy the potion and the healing thing. I mean, I guess I don't need to, but better to be safe than sorry. I think I'm just too low now. Okay, yeah. Could have bought a ruby key, but I think we'll be fine. We've got like 2 more bosses to go, or is it 3? Wait, which one should I start increasing? This thing? Hold on. Oh, I should have been doing this stuff, I guess. And of course, skill crits gain increased damage. Generates 5 madness. In basic skill, you gain madness. I don't know what I'm doing. Hitting enemies with bleeding and rip off increases crit. Increase the damage. Reduces their damage. Right, okay. That was a little bit dicey. Oh no, that was a pun. So that healed me twice, that's cool. Get me out of here! We got a skill thing. 23% chance to heal. Each time you heal, reduces cooldown. Dragon's condensed blood. Okay, I don't necessarily want that, so we'll destroy it. Oh, I got a skill thing. Okay. Enrage reduces the remaining skill cooldowns of all your skills by 1 second. Okay, we'll do that. Wait, I could probably reach him. I should have gotten hit, so that way I could have used these other potions. Soul gems plus an advanced artifact. I don't know. Okay, actually this will be good because I can replace something and then get the sturdy thing. Let's check the other ones out. Increases damage, increases max life by 50. You will die. Oh no, I don't want that. Gains 150% more gold when elite enemies spawn, and an additional one spawns. Okay. Maybe I can't get this one. Wait, I can get rid of this, and we'll be perfectly fine. Okay. Oh, and that increases the effect of my healing. Even better. Some nice range. Yeah, that is one thing that's nice about this class. He be reaching. Yeah, the fact that I was actually able to use my basic cooldowns against that boss. I was trying to do my charge before he finished winding up. But I done goofed. I hate these things. I whiffed it. There we go. Hey, we got some boots. 15% attack speed, that's really high. I'll leave those alone for now. I should probably start going for one of those abilities, maybe. I feel like Madness Generation might be the thing to go with for now. I'm pressing the wrong button. Wish I could make that jump. That's a little bit annoying. Alright. Got a potion over there. I should not heal So that way I can use that potion if I need to. Oh, I have Ruby. Hey, legendary axe. I guess it's rare, right? No. Yeah, it's rare. So what are blue? Magic? Of course. Dexterity plus magic damage. Skill resource down. Okay. So I might want to get hit by the next enemy. Alright. Soul gem and advanced currency. So the reason why I am healing myself that way is because whenever I use a consumable or eat a piece of food, I will increase my max HP. And since I can't just like carry these indefinitely with me into the next level, it makes the most sense to min-max my stats by grabbing them. So this dude kind of, I don't understand his abilities, and I definitely don't understand the next boss either. I kind of just brute force the ever-living crap out of him. Right, this thing. So if I stand in front of him, will I be fine with that? Not like that. Okay, I did not understand what was going on with that. I was trying to jump, but I was getting like hit stunned. So we almost got him in execution range. We've definitely got him. There we go. Alright. Wunjo. Acquired. Hey, we got the same thing. I think. Yeah, so we can just dual wield those. Damaging with your core skill causes them to bleed for 3.5 seconds. Or wait, is this different? No. Do these stack? Dealing 60%, dealing 90%. So the other one just had better stats. Come on, get back up there. Am I misreading this? Cooldown 4 seconds, cooldown 4 seconds. I was wondering if it was like an offhanded debuff, but I don't know. Either way. Hey Chadwick, how's it going? Nice to see you again. When you first saw this title, you thought it said Dagon is dead, so a fantasy roguelite with Lovecraftian monsters would be cool. With the weird gold liquid thing, there's no way this game didn't take inspiration from Blasphemous. Speaking of Blasphemous, I think I've decided that that might be the next game that I play on stream. I was considering between that and the Record of Lodos War game. I think it's called like Deedlit. I don't remember the full title of it. I only ever remember Deedlit because it's the name of a character. Because I've always heard really, really good things about that one for a Metroidvania, but I know more people are interested in Blasphemous. I really don't have much of an insight into Blasphemous at all, so maybe I'll do like Blasphemous 1, then the Deedlit game, and then maybe Blasphemous 2, unless I really enjoy Blasphemous 1. So that we'll probably get into tomorrow, because I feel like I'm kind of blazing through the game at this point right now. Deedlit and Fantasy Dungeon. Yes. It's beautiful. Strong second for RLW Deedlit game. I'm not sure what red, light, white stands for. So, all right. Let's check what we get. Now, what was I going to do with that? Oh, yeah. I was going to level up my skill. When a core skill crit, there's a 10% chance to increase the duration of rage. Okay. I don't really know how often I'm critting. Probably not a lot because I don't think I've stacked it in any way. 6.5%? Yeah, it's not great, but whatever. Oh, Record of Lodoss War. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's a strong second for the Red Record of Lodoss War D-Lit games. So wait, what would you consider a better D-Lit game? Because that's the only Record of Lodoss War game that I've heard of from people who aren't necessarily fans of that title. And speaking of Record of Lodoss War, guys, if you really want a very, very comfy, old school Dungeons and Dragon-esque type of anime, I cannot highly recommend enough the original Record of Lodoss War. I tried watching the second version, but they changed around like a lot of the voice actors. The animation quality wasn't as good, and there was like a little bit more filler time in it, so I wasn't as much of a fan. So I think I only got through like 3 or 4 episodes of that one, which it wasn't bad, but after just like kind of falling in love with how comfy and cozy the first Record of Lodoss War was, I was just a little bit disappointed. Oh, you second the motion. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I thought you were saying it's the second best D-Lit game. I'm like, damn, how many of these games do they have? Okay. Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, the brightest place in Cliffshire, sparkled under the leadership of the honorable knight and renowned Baron Van Devious. The grief and loss of losing his beloved son has consumed him, and now the darkened temple shines no more. Okay, so I think we have 2 bosses after, well, this one and one more. So we got to the Black Plateau, or did we get to the Burial Ground? So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stages that are in the post-early access content roadmap, and then like a branching 5th one at the very least. I can't get rid of the Temple of Light thing to see what the world map actually looks like. Oh, I have a lot of gold. Holy crap. Sad thing is, I ain't going to be able to make no use of it. I might be able to do this one. Increase damage by 10, and then that thing. Because this would get me 5 life regen per second. Actually, I don't really feel like I would need that one, to be honest. I feel like I'm in a really good spot as far as those things are concerned. We could go with the blood armor or the roar. I guess I may as well just start buying skills. But let's not accidentally cleanse all of our things again. Oh, so we can increase beheading. That sounds good. Rip off. Actually, that's our basic attack. Frenzied strike. I did not pick that one up, but restock. Cruel strike. Blood armor. Blood axe. We have this one and this one. Blood armor. Blood axe. Let's go with blood axe. Oh, we still have enough for the armor. Okay. Now let me equip the armor thing. So I don't know if this will allow us to get the passive skills or if it's only ever the active things. I did not think this through. Oh well. I don't have enough gold. Oh, that's true, I don't. I certainly did not think that through. Oh well. We'll be fine, I hope. Chadwick missed 2 days and everything in the game looks exactly the same still. Maybe you don't know what this game actually is. There seems to be no dungeons, just little arenas and bosses. So, this is kind of like Castlevania where there's like a map that I'm progressing through. But it does seem like maybe this might be more akin to like Maple Story. I've never played Maple Story, so I don't know exactly how that works. But the further you go, the more enemies you face, and it does get a bit more hectic. But yeah, this is a different character. My character model changes, weapons and animations have changed as well. Yeah, all of that has changed because I have a different character now, which is why I've decided to play this for one more day. Because I actually beat the game in the early access portion of it last night. But, okay, so maybe I want this one. Increases basic skill 150, the level of all skills. Oh, no, that's terrible. Right. We're going to go with the core skill thing since I've already been stacking up my core skill things with this as well. So we've got our Thanos Gauntlets type thing again, which is a little bit different this time around. So Blood Axe will be doing a heck of lots of damage, and all of our passives also got increased by 7. So I might just want to pick up one of each as soon as I can to just coast off of the... I should probably buy that. Anyway, to just coast off of the passive effects, since they're going to get like free 7 levels each. It's the opposite of the Thanos Gauntlet, kind of. Because the Thanos one increased our mastery attacks, and this one is doing core. So you're kind of right. That explains why it looks the same. Second loop, but cool. Yeah, okay. Holy crap! That did a ridiculous amount of damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Something lived. Yeah, so after I increase like the passive effects of what I've gotten so far, I'm thinking I will go for the madness generation stuff on like the basic hits, so that way I can actually keep spamming that right button core skill that I've got. So these are the ones that I want. When it crits, gain more damage. Increase the crit chance against enemies who are bleeding. That'll be perfect for me. Hitting an enemy has a 30% chance. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, okay. So now I'm also really likely to crit with that ability. Or do they already need to be bleeding? Okay, that makes sense. Am I facing the wrong way? Magical Explorer. Yeah, so like the more you pump in on one kind of synergistic build, the better it will all be. Go figure. He was spinning to winning. Oh, I didn't realize I'd already picked up that potion. Or a potion, rather. Artifact, currency, baby. You know what? I wonder if it'd be worth it to have a set of gold boosting gear, so that way whenever you pick up the final reward chest, you were literally just getting like 50% extra gold from weapon equipment swapping. Oh yeah, I should probably be doing my blood armor thing bits. That's a lot of armor. Obviously it doesn't last as long as I could make the spell blades. But still. Critical hits on a bleeding enemy increase the damage of bleeding. When it crits, gain 15% damage. And this might just increase the chance or something. I don't know. Hitting an enemy has a chance to increase attack speed. Man, these all kind of sound pretty good with the effects in their own ways. When it crits, gain increased damage. May as well. And then we'll do that one for the heals. Whoopsies. Statue of Death. When you kill an enemy, your life is restored by 5, increases crit. Dang, what can I even get rid of? Am I still getting attacked? I don't think so. I know it pauses, but I was curious about the sound effects. I can hit them above me. I got chained. Oh, he must have bled to death. Okay. So let's see what I can comfortably get rid of. Not that. Not that. Not that. I'm scared to take one of these things off to permanently lose my increased stats. Or if I'd have to rebuild it all from scratch if I took it off. So maybe I might not just do anything with this. Wait, what does my talent thing do? So that boosts me up like 40%, right? 20%. So increases damage by 2% when killing elites. Definitely want to keep that one. That's actually really good for my thing still. Increases dex, increases crit chance. Bro, I think I have to get rid of this. That's wild. Okay. Blood armor, blurmer, yeah. So we've only got 7 enemies left. Yeah, some of the platforming is a little bit awkward. Oh yeah, and then these things are always annoying. I whiffed it. %34% chance to heal. There we go. Now where did that potion go? It's on the left side, but we have a box down here, I think. Yeah. It's going to be so wild going from this character run back to the basic HP. Because this is kind of an astronomical amount of health right now. Definitely the most I've had. By like 3 times as much almost. Advanced artifact. Let's go with the currency. Because I legitimately don't think we can get an artifact that's better than what we've gotten. Or if we do, it'll just be marginal. And may not continue to synergize. Alright, Baron's Hall. Alright, Vendivius. So I don't exactly know how his moves work, because I just kind of overpowered him last time. Aha, okay. I'm trying to stun him with that. Oh, maybe it kind of worked. Oh, so that's phase 2. I remember getting into this. Oh, right. Got him. Or not. Oh, I whiffed it. Sweet. Alright, he doesn't seem too bad, but I mean, obviously I'm tanky as hell. Guardian's Ring. Hey, we got Bloodlust. Each bleeding you inflict on an enemy increases 7 madness. Projectile damage and assistant skill damage. EU projectiles. Max life. Basic skill damage. Oh. Let's check out our other ring. Kind of quite like this one, to be honest. So I feel like doubling up doesn't actually increase this energy. Oh, this is a two-handed weapon. No, it's not. It's one-handed. Each bleed you inflict causes 7 madness. Okay, I don't exactly know what that syntax means, but I'm assuming I just get 7 madness. And so after that, is this where we talked of Endeavious? Okay, Black Plateau. Black Plateau is home to those who guard the entrance to the burial grounds, a place where those guilty of terrible sins are buried. The Order has gathered those with power beyond human limitations to guard the entrance. Shrine of Transcendence. He doesn't have anything to say, even though we beat his bro. Increases damage by 50%. Reduces all magical damage by 50. That seems like a no-brainer. Increases crit chance by 7. Damage by 15. Reduce armor. Nah, bro. We're not dealing no magic damage as a Berserker. This is 100% upside and 0% downside. Actually, it's 50% upside. But anyway, you guys know what I mean. I whiffed it. 55-26. Ooh, baby. War belt. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. Maybe I should sell some things. And of course I can also keep some of this equipment for the other spell blade. Restores life. All skill damage by 25%. Yeah, okay. Less final gold, more experience. I don't necessarily need that right now. Heavy blow. Frenzied strike. Blood armor. It's the shout. Whirlwind. Heavy blow. Blood armor. Definitely. Oh, wait. Beheading. Maybe I should have just gone for those two together. Whatever. We'll be fine. I was trying to face him. Bro. It's almost like I'm using my Switch controller where I turn the opposite way I'm facing. I remembered that, jerk. The funny thing is, I think my core skill hits harder than my ultimate skill right now. Oh wait, Hawk Sculpture? Don't need that. But I did get a new skill. Critical hits increase the damage of bleed. That's whatever. That's a win more option, so we'll go with this. So we can destroy this. Got it. Currency and artifacts. We'll just do the currency, of course. Alright. So, we pretty much just have the one boss left. But I feel like with the current setup that I have now, I could probably have gotten to the end game. Actually, I don't know how high it would scale, obviously, because we're only in early access right now. But I mean, I didn't even have to use a potion against that last boss, and I was taking a lot of hits. So yeah, if anything, maybe they should actually nerf the Thanos Gauntlet and the Core Skull Orb thing that I got. Oh wow, it's going faster. Maybe I should have gotten this one earlier. Holy crap. Facing the wrong way. I didn't have my stun thing up. Wow, that's kind of disgusting. Seems like it. Also changing the fireball so it's easy to tell what's mine and what's not is less likely to kill me until we fight like a blood enemy, right? So it may as well just go with this. Dang, it's like I'm really starting to enjoy the build and see it like take off. And I'm a little bit disappointed that I know this is pretty much the extent of what I'm going to be able to pull off with this character for right now. Oh, wait, we got a ruby chest key. I think this might be the boss room next, so let's go back. Or we have one more area. I'm not doing the best job keeping track. Yeah, the wild thing is right now... Wait. So it wasn't in this level then. Right now, I don't even really care too much about getting hit because I know the potions heal me for so much that I haven't even been bothering to use the blood armor. Which is, I will use the blood armor against the boss just to be safe, but I'm not going to be fishing for, what are they called? The extra stats during the boss fight. His design reminds me of somebody from like an anime, but I can't remember if it was Cowboy Bebop or if it was like Outlaw Star. Wait, no, is it Gun Battle Angel Alita? Yeah, maybe it's the dude in that. Either way. Alright. More is the Fallen Seeker. It's about to be less after we're done with him. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh. You think I care? Oh my goodness. Yeah, once that gets going, it's disgusting. He's already at half health. I got electrocuted. Okay, so I actually need to dodge sometimes. Electrocuted immunity? Okay. I remember that move now after getting hit by it. Oh, my blood armor was on cooldown. Got him. Execution. Successor, may your path walked in defiance of death not be taken in vain. At the end of transcendence is nothingness. Looks like Zayram? Who's that? Gotta pick this up as soon as possible. Well, we got a Jared. Longsword of Roaring. So maybe this isn't the end of the game? Maybe I misremembered. Critically hitting enemies during roar increases the roar duration by 2.5 seconds, up to 10. Okay. He's a dude that looks like more? You got me. There were 2 live action films and an OVA called Iria. 6-episode OVA called Iria the Animation. Okay. Never heard of that. Whoopsies. Burial ground. Wait, what's the boss in this place? So we went to the burial ground. I remember that much. Because I remember the dude passed out. War gauntlets. Kind of tempted to get this, to be honest. Yeah. We're not using the roar, otherwise I would potentially use that anyway. Additional attack speed and movement speed. Okay. I wonder if you could get duplicates of the artifacts. Frantic Whirlwind, Rending Spin, and Ring of Blood. Rip off. I want that. Ring of Blood, Bloody Burke. Frenzied Strike, Frantic Chain, Heavy Blow. I guess I could put on Roar just to see how that functions, but I kind of don't really care about it right now. Blood Armor. Nope. But yeah, that's the one we want, the axe and the ripoff. Sweet. I was gonna say if we had any more like gold left, I was gonna buy another ruby chest key. So that way, if I find the ruby chests, I would just pick up the extra soul currency thing, whatever it's called. It's your platonic ideal of a self-contained OVA. Huge recommendation. It's on Tubi. It's not perfect. Don't expect your mind to be blown. But for a 1995 VHS anime series, it's perfect. Okay. Speaking of OVAs, one that I really like is actually the first Gundam series. I forget what the actual title of the OVA is, but it's essentially a truncation of the anime into like... Is it a 4 or is it... Yeah, I think it's like a 4 episode thing. It's really good because it solves like a lot of the slower pacing of the anime itself, which, you know, go figure. Alright, so we got rid of that enemy up there. Yeah, this is just disgusting. It's almost like a boss would need like a full-on immunity phase. Because if it ever allowed me to just keep ramping this up, like the only thing that could essentially make this better would be if I'm healing at the same time. Oh, that thing's pretty tanky. It's me just not caring about getting hit. Alright, so what does this do with the blood thing? Restores 10 life. Alright, I actually don't really care about this because my life is actually really good. When you take damage or crits, you get enraged. Oh, wait, I can't learn this? Oh, it's because I need to learn it once on my own. Okay. I got froze. I guess I could get CC'd and that would definitely screw up my build, huh? What's going on with that? Oh, do I need to use this? Oh, I didn't actually activate that one passive effect. That's right. The 3 films? Okay, those are on Netflix right now? Sweet. I haven't had Netflix in a long time. I realized like I wasn't using it enough. And they were like trying to upgrade, like upcharge me for no real reason. And it's like, well, you know what? Upgrade this. Okay, so it looks like my satiation thing is full. So then I'll stop screwing around with the heals and just like kill things and then maybe heal up after everything. Soul gem or advanced currency. I'm gonna admit, every time I pick up advanced currency or I see advanced, my brain just goes to advanced darkness from SpongeBob. You don't know why you have it? Oh, Netflix or something else. So let's go with the Enrage perk. Damage reduction, that's wild. This is after that's gone. Crit heals you for 5 life. Oh my goodness. So I will be able to heal with that one attack, essentially. Because this should have a pretty good crit chance already right now. Why can't I go back up there? Okay, that's why. You know what, now that I think about it, in some ways this game kind of reminds me of Demon Axe. No, Demon Axe. What the hell am I saying? Demon Sword for the NES. Which wasn't necessarily a great game, but it's kind of fun to play as a kid. And it felt pretty fantastic in like the literal sense of the word. Oh, I should remember that this dude has projectiles. Like, it felt adventurous. Don't know how many people have heard of Demon Axe or anything like that. Should probably use my stunning move a bit more. 10 enemies left. Dough. Oh well, it worked out. My bag is full. Oh yeah, we have the legendary helmets. Should I call it a unique? Probably unique. I called it Demon Axe again, damn it. I guess it flows off the tongue a bit better. Can't pick that up. Not like this anyway. %, crit damage is a lot. Two-handed war greatsword. That sounds cool. We got another ruby key. More ultimate damage. Cool. Chadwick had it for the Star Trek. Now you stay for the bad political thrillers. Who wants to talk about Spy Game? Robert Redford, Brad Pitt. They acted in a movie together? I didn't realize. It was a secret inspiration to Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, for Snake's design. Okay. You don't think this chat needs that conversation? Maybe not. I'm a little bit morbidly curious. Let's just go this old gem. Mastery skill damage, strength, and int. Did this always specify which the classes were? So strength is specifically for the Berserker, and int is specifically for the Spellblade? I mean, I didn't know what classes were back then. So I just thought Berserker's strength was like a keyword. Whoa. I think we had a potion somewhere around here. Maybe not. It's not going to be the end of the world, I hope. We should talk about The Hunted, Tommy Lee Jones, Benicio del Toro, definite inspiration for Metal Gear Solid 4. I guess I don't really watch a lot of spy type movies. I mean, to be fair, I don't really watch a lot of movies in general. I just kind of don't have the patience for them anymore, which is kind of terrifying in its own right. Which isn't to say that, like, I think movies are boring or anything like that. It's quite the contrary. It just, I know there's a certain amount of time investment that goes with them, and it's kind of hard to commit myself into that ahead of time. It's a little bit different if you, like, walk in on something that's going on and seems cool and interesting, but... Alright, let's fight the trailer boss again. I really have no idea what this dude does. And I said that about like the last boss, but I kind of mean it a bit more for this dude too. So I've got the blood armor, so I should keep going with that until I get stunned. Alright. Yeah, so with my blood armor on, I can ignore what he's doing. Oh wait, he's immune. I think I couldn't dodge. I was out of that animation. He got me! 600 damage is a lot to be able to tank with impunity. So I think a little bit more, and then I'll be able to execute him. Oh, he's got enemies. Hey, it did max damage for them. That's cool. So this is where I just like lost everything before because it like insta-killed me. I think. Oh, we got another Clarisode. Okay. Here I am like frantically just trying to discard because I forgot I had a full inventory. Okay. So yeah, now that we beat that boss, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the early access content, which is definitely a bit of a buzzkill, especially like this kind of happened last time where I was really starting to actually enjoy the builds and then we just get a little bit boned. Anyway, hello, we'd like to thank you for completing the early access content. Your enthusiastic participation and feedback has been a great inspiration for the future development of the game. We will continue to do our best to bring you amazing content and new experiences. We hope you enjoy every moment with us, and we hope you will join us on the journey ahead. So yeah, I will definitely say that the Thanos gauntlet and the little orb that I just got are certainly too overpowered for this. Because after I got each of those, the game just I was just able to breeze through it, and maybe that'll get put in its place the higher up the difficulty scales, but I can't really see that working if this is also buffing all of the passive skills to go along with the core skills. So if anything, if they want to keep it a 7-level increase, they either need to make it only for the main ability, or they need to just nerf it across the board to maybe like a +2 or maybe a +3 level. But I think even that much would be maybe a bit too strong because that's a lot of skill points. Yeah, if you think about it on a per skill point level, so I got, how many of this passive things did I get? 6? So 6 times 7 is 35. That's like 35 levels. Holy crap. And of course, I think that also goes beyond like the base max that you can level things up. So it's even stronger. You can see Tommy Lee Jones cast for Old Snake. Light refuses you to enter eternal rest. Your level and experience have been reset. And Tommy Lee Jones was good in No Country for Old Men. I do quite like that movie. I definitely didn't get it my first watch, but the second one, it made a lot more sense to me. But I feel like it helps to kind of know the message that they're going with before you watch it, I suppose. So he has new dialogue, Gahaz. Are you curious about the tale of the evil dragon Garnian? Oh, so it's even spelled differently this time around. Well, I certainly know more about it than the beings outside the sanctuary. Garnian is the last surviving dragon. So, yeah, the other text didn't have the rainbow text with it, and this is the more consistent spelling that we've seen so far. So it is surviving. So maybe this should be, instead of dragon is dead, dragon will be dead? Needs to dead? I don't know. His kin, who committed sacrilege with his cursed blade, all perished, and he, though wounded, should have died as well. Although his body perished, he escaped to the dimension where demons dwell, and his soul survived. He's an exceptionally cunning and powerful being.
Garnian bestowed the power of runes upon demons and formidable beings, such as humans, dwarves, giants, dracons, and spirits, to aid in his resurrection. When you slay demons and obtain runes, it signifies that they did not awaken the power of the runes themselves, but were granted it by someone. Through them, Garnian is gathering his strength again, dreaming of the day he will return. Your mission is to eliminate all these demons and collect the runes they possess. The runes you gather are not merely stones, but crucial keys to preventing Garnian's resurrection.
Restruction, apparently. Alright, cool. So, we unlocked this last night, and this is a little bit strange to me. Wait, why can't I craft Claire's hood? Do I not have enough of the resources? Oh, because I don't have the tier 15 rune thing. Okay. But okay, yeah, this will allow you to craft all of the legendary things, but it requires you to already have the thing unlocked, or to have acquired it once, which is, makes sense to a degree. And I don't know if the stats are going to be better than other things. So this one is just a little bit better, but I honestly like the base equipment bonuses on the other one. So maybe if I got the dodge chance or something on this one, I'd consider using it. So can I sell things to him? Nope. Okay. Tommy Lee Jones is for Big Boss and Metal Gear Solid 4. Nobody ever talks about how the opening of Metal Gear Solid 4 was based off one of those movies. Without Horns kind of nails it by saying Tommy Lee Jones gives the exact same performance for every role, but it's always good. Have you guys ever seen that commercial where a bunch of Japanese artists are singing Ue o Muite Aruko, which is, well and good. So there's like, it's split up into so many different segments, and it's meant to honor Sakamoto Q, who like originally sang the song and he died. And I think it was supposed to be the anniversary of his death. So you have like 30 different Japanese artists singing like one line of the song at a time, and then just randomly Tommy Lee Jones just comes in to sing a bar. It is so random. I'll type it into chat for you guys. Actually, I could show it. Maybe it's not a good idea for like copyright stuff. So yeah, if you just type that into the Google or the YouTube's search bar, you'll probably see the video of him just randomly in a Japanese commercial. Wait, isn't it a whiskey commercial? Isn't it like Suntory whiskey? I don't remember. Anyway. Two-Face is pretty outside his norm? That's probably fair, Stella. And apparently he had to like really ham up that role to try to compete with frickin' Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and it didn't really work. Have I ever seen anything Schwarzenegger's done in Japan? I feel like I've seen at least one thing. But the Tommy Lee Jones thing was extra surprising just because of how out of left field it was. So maybe I'll go into nightmare mode this time around and probably just get clapped immediately. Legendary one hand, so that's roaring. Wait, this is basic skill damage? Oh, that's dodge chance. That's why I've been keeping it. Okay. Yes, I think when he will start putting things in me storage. I should sell that. Where's my Berserk blade? There we go. Why is this so much weaker? Smelt it, dealt it. Let's do the Clara hood. Basic skill damage, cooldown reduction. Physical damage, magic damage. What did I want? I want a dodge chance, I think. Gold gain, lightning. Oh well. Just go ahead and put this thing in here. And I should salvage other things? Not salvage, but what's the word? Smelt them. Let's get rid of the intelligence, because that's not going to help this character. Basic skill damage. Yeah, okay. Projectile damage can change. Crit damage, poison resist. Dodge chance, lightning res. There we go. So other things are locked as soon as you increase one thing, it seems. It's a really good ring. Skill cooldown. Be nice if I could add things to that. Maybe I should go gamble for some more belts or something. I don't know. Has anyone seen Joker 2 yet? Literally no one has. I actually saw a video of them at the premiere with like Joaquin Phoenix right next to Lady Gaga, and after after the movie had premiered, the audience is giving it their self-winking standing ovation, and Joaquin turns to Lady Gaga and says, "It's terrible," and she's like, "What?" And he's like, "It's terrible," and she's like, "Don't say that, don't say that," and he's like, "No, it's terrible." It's like, damn. And apparently, I heard this from the frickin', the internet, so I highly doubt it's true, but who knows. People are saying that it was his idea that the movie become a musical in the first place, which is like, wow. Talk about swinging and missing, holy crap. Without Horn's sister saw it and liked that it was a musical. Stella didn't even see the first one. I was really bored one day, and I was like, you know what? I'll just kind of watch this so that way I can kind of understand the memes a bit more. I watched the first Joker. I thought it was like really overrated. But to be fair, I kind of expected that going into it because a lot of Joker fanboys are kind of insufferable. And I will say that I certainly wasn't off with my assessment on that front. Joey Black's waiting for a site to upload it, but you don't know if you'll actually watch it. The second one? So I saw the first Joker from Amazon. The director's amused about what he's done here. I wonder if a lot of it was what happened and like what ended up on the cutting room floor. If the movie changed quite a bit in the editing process. I guess we could do this guy again. Do one more upgrade and then just gamble a bit. $200 million to suck eggs. It's like Concord all over again. It's funny when you antagonize your audience out of spite. So we just did that to save the game, guys. No other reason. Wait, why is it trying to do that? So this is our main dude, the Spellblade. Well, formerly main dude. I do kind of like the Spellblade stuff a bit better, but I feel like I also need to get a couple more legendary weapons for the Berserker to see how fair a comparison can be made. So I wanted a belt, right? No, I wanted boots. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Nine resistance, all strength. So I was hoping I'd get a little bit higher base armor on this, but whatever. Let's sell these. So what, we get 16 for each one unless... Yeah, okay. Now, are there any other things? The war belt. I feel like I'm probably not going to get as much armor. Oh well, we'll try it. Ow. Lightning damage and skill cooldown reduction. What? Max life. Okay, sweet. Maybe I will pick this one up after all. Gold gain's pretty good though. It's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. So we get a couple thousand. This will be like its own upgrade. You know, I think I'm gonna actually go with the gold gain. Okay. Now that was a reference. Are they $300 shoes? No, they're not $300 freaking dollars. Oh my gosh. He never said he was the Joker. Oh yeah, so literally spoiler alert for the first Jonkler movie. How do I turn it into nightmare mode? Do I do that before coming in here? So hold on, I'll get into my Jonkler spoilers in a moment here. Let me just give up. Yes, okay. So, as far as the Jonkler goes, in the first movie, spoiler alerts, so like plug your ears for about 20 seconds. There's this scene where they're trying to set up that he could have been related to Bruce, and he's eventually revealed to not necessarily be related to Bruce, which is, I prefer that. But one of the reasons that I thought the movie was weird was that like Bruce was just kind of standing there as like a non-character. He was like an NPC in that moment. That was kind of annoying to me. I thought it was an interesting idea with what they were kind of working with. Enemy attack damage 250%, life 400%, advanced gear drops, rune drops. Okay, so that's how you get the advanced runes in this version of the game. Let's get our butts kicked. He was like 8 at that time. Even still, it was just kind of annoying how he was just standing there, not so menacingly. It's probably going to take a while to kill this first enemy. That wasn't too bad for this being nightmare mode. I just need to get one shot by an enemy. No. That lucky dodge proc. I was hoping I'd get more experience for doing this too. Apparently not. So should I go with something different? 20 madness per hit? 15 madness per hit? 30% chance to stun? So that's every basic attack. Holy crap. So maybe I should go with this. Yeah, I'll do this time. Oh, so this is a lot slower too. But holy crap, if it keeps them actually stun locked. Well, I was not trying to mantle. Anyway, we still have 5 potions, which is a lot. It's kind of gross. Couldn't tell if I stunned the dog or the skelly. I wasn't about to stand around to find out. I should have gotten the artifact first, just in case. Never mind. The reason I went with the advanced currency is I could essentially buy 2 artifacts if I get that far, or a skill or something. Nightmare mode isn't too bad so far. It kind of feels like being back at square one in some ways. Because things are tanky again. On a stun enemy, a heavy blow has a 15% chance to deal more damage. On a crit, you get enraged. Gain 3 madness. When it hits an enemy, gain 5 madness. Maybe I'll just increase that. I was banking on stunning. I should have dodged. Yeah, I should play a little bit more safely. Especially since I don't have the potion generation artifact thing. Alright. Soul gem or artifact? Definitely going to do this one. Because it also gives me the food thing. So yeah, the first Joker movie, it was okay. Like, it wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. But I think it was definitely overhyped. And I think some of the overhyping was just for the memes to begin with. Maybe I should do something different. Blood Axe, we got that last time. Heavy Blow, that's the same thing. Cruel Strike. Stab 6 times in rapid succession for 45% damage per hit. Nuggets. Restock this guy. So I'm gonna get this. Dang it, I don't want to increase intelligence though, but tempered's extremely good.
You're spending all me money!
Basic skills make enemies vulnerable. We gotta go. We gotta keep going. Increases core skill by 10. Come on, baby. What's the luck thing? Hitting an enemy with a basic skill has an 80% chance to recharge your resources again? Okay. When you hit an enemy, you gain 15% attack speed. I don't know, bros. I didn't mean to click that. I goofed. Holy crap. I should have... I mean, I can equip this stuff regardless. That's just a lot more of an upgrade than I expected. No, I guess we'll just do this. And I'll leave Blood Axe alone. Now, I need to remember to play safely for once. Oh yeah, I forget about this thing. Prayer of Nirvana is actually really good. But that's for the mastery skills. I like the momentum thing. But let's do something a little bit different. Ew. Okay, this one's fine, because I like the vulnerable status effect, so if we got another one of those shield things, which I could have gotten on one of those artifacts, but I goofed. Not that I'd be able to go back for it, but anyway. Definitely doing that. All right, 150 life for one potion. Seems like a decent trade for right now. Wait, how do I get up there? Do I have to mantle? Wait, unironically, how do I get up there? Oh, that's weird. Oh, so when it crits, that's when it's yellow. Okay. Madness Wave. That reduces your costs. Cost 20 manas to cast and 4 manas per attack. Quickly attack nearby enemies for 50%. You'll stop when you run out. No, I just kind of want to see how Frantic Chain works, so I might go with that one. Although Spin to Win is always fun, right? Cost 57, 17. Yeah, I'll try Frantic Chain. Alright, so when they have those weird looking things at the end of the platform, that might be... spinning to winning might not be the best idea, but it's okay. I just need to play better if I do that. Right, okay. Oh! That's how you should use it. By, like, kiting the enemies out of their attack patterns, I think. I can't see when they're actually attacking, though. It's one of the bad things about that. Remember how brown Alundra was? I don't think Alundra was brown. You said it was brown, not me. This game is also real brown. This one is. I will agree, at least for like this stage and whatnot. You weren't saying that in no 4 stage, were you? Oh, got them all. So what do I need? 30% increased damage when you have 60% or more resources? Doesn't that go against... If you have less than 80% life, your attack speed is increased by 25%? It's not that great. Oh, but this will be nice. Except I don't want intelligence. But it stacks. Yeah, I'm gonna... Dang it! I did not mean to click that. I was going to pick up the one on the left. I was confused, the damn Xbox inspect button, the X button. Probably didn't help that I was playing the Nintendo game earlier this week. That's a lot of armor. Okay, let me compare that. I'm just gonna go for it. I didn't see it attack. That'll be the barrier thing. So if I start critical stacking, that'll be really good for this core skill ability. Hey, we got a ruby key. Hey, we got a ruby chest. Switch fingers are a curse. I guess the benefit of that other basic attack was that it could hit enemies on the blocks above me, whereas this one doesn't seem to be able to get that done. Maybe it synergizes better with one-handed weapons or two-handed weapons regardless. Let's try that. Now this causes bleed, and then each bleed causes 7 madness. No, I take it back. Oh, is this why I can like keep it up indefinitely? Because I'm regaining as I go. That makes a decent amount of sense. So our spin to win move might be really good against the tree monster. All right. So nightmare mode hasn't been too bad so far. It's like switching between Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring was bad. I believe it. All right, here we go. It would also be nice if there was a little bit of a difference. I was not trying to fall off. I was going to say, it would have been nice if there's a little bit of a difference between... Oh, I can just actually kite this a bit more. Well, I walked into the enemy attack. Don't know what he's doing. Okay. That one. Okay, I got lucky with that dodge. So yeah, this is definitely tankier. Anyway. So you can kind of use that in the air. I should have jumped rather. I don't know how much damage he just did. I don't know if he's able to one-tap me now. Uh-oh. Looking at the ground. Sweets. I'm scared. Looking at the ground. So it's really only the bottom dude that's the scary one because of the claw-like attack thing. Hey, we beat our first nightmare boss. Algaes, that's the life rune. Oh, so these are like literally those kind of runes. Okay. And dang it, we already got that legendary thing before. It's a little bit unfortunate. But I'm assuming it's got a lot better stats. Relatively. Basic skill damage, dexterity, assistant plus physical. Okay. That one only does 80% though. That sucks. Be cool if you could combine equipment. Alright, so I'm pretty glad that I inadvertently discovered that bleed skill synergy. Oh yeah, so like I was trying to say earlier, I don't remember if I finished my thought, is it would be cool if coming into nightmare mode it gave the NPCs more dialogue or something like that. Maybe a little bit more like lore revelations to encourage people to proceed. And obviously, because this game is in early access, I'm gonna give it a bit more of a pass, but what do I need as far as this is concerned? Vulnerability, flourish, forlorn hope, satiation. Hot blood, okay. That's not too bad. Oh, this will increase both. I don't understand the whole not attacking thing. While your mastery or ultimate is on cooldown, you deal 80% more damage? That's pretty good. Except I don't feel like it's worth going all in on surveillance unless I have a way to deal passive damage. I'm not too fond of this, but it synergizes enough to make it worth picking up for now. Blood armor, cruel strike, blood axe. I guess I'll go for the roar thing if I see that. Bloody Burk. Consumes 10 life. And you gain 10 madness per second. Maybe I should pick this for the synergy. We've already had Rip-Off before. Oh yeah, I should check out her shop as well as this dude. Good enough. Eh. Restock this. We don't have momentum. Sturdy is really good. Magic Rampage seems really good too. Well, we're definitely going to get this guy. And this guy. So we should have also gotten a Sturdy bonus. Yeah, so since we got Sturdy, basic skills, the hit enemy grant armor. Okay, sweet. And then this. Each time we consume things. Dang it, so I should have eaten that food last. Let's go ahead and buy a ruby key. And I can't use my potion at full life, otherwise I would have done that. So I'm going to need to remember to use my Berserk ability as my Berserker. Let's go back to the gelatin cave. I think he's attacking. I can't tell. Don't really have anything to make use of vulnerability just yet. All right. We got... Can I not pick up that axe? Barely. Okay. Vulnerable damage plus vitality. What's this thing? Oh yeah, that gives me more momentum for when I bleed. Not momentum, but the other thing. Madness. Okay, so they can still attack me while I'm doing that. Bloody Berserk stacks. Gain an additional 15 seconds at max stack. Increases damage. Critical hit chance increases to 5. Increases movement speed by 15. We look at this stuff too. Okay, so this will give me more crit as well. Which will stack well with everything else, I think. When there's a 22% chance to gain life. Actually, I don't think I've been holding down my basic attack for while I'm spinning. I don't think I can do both at the same time. Is this my spin to win? Yes. Increase the crit chance by 7% against enemies that are bleeding. Okay. That'll be free with my one legendary ability. Plus, what's this one? Reduce damage taken, increase crit chance. Okay, so we'll go with the crit stacking first, and then go the other routes. I'm scared? Okay. Oh, I have like almost no health. Is that because I've been stacking up Berserk or been like getting hit? Holy crap, I was literally about to die and I didn't even know. Here I was trying to spam Berserk. Hey, Discerning Tarnished, how's it going? How have your videos been doing, by the way? Oh, you've been releasing some new stuff? Dang Dang it. Am I losing HP as I do that? I need to like double check that. Advanced artifact and advanced soul gem. Let's go with the artifact. Forlorn hope. When you have less than 80% life, all damage you deal is amplified by 80%. More experience and more damage. That's actually pretty good. Oh. I feel like I can't overlook this right now, though. 10% more experience is really good, too. But I'm not using basic skills too much. But they'll be good to stun things. Increase crit by 50% of resources missing. Okay. Man, this is kind of a tough choice. More damage, more experience. But this doesn't actually get me to the next level, so I guess I can ignore it. Yeah, I think this is just the better pick for me right now. Okay. It's always the fun thing of like trying to decide what build to cobble together in a roguelike as you're going along. I'm sure we could have like been min-maxing things if I had been picking different abilities to begin with, but it's also fun trying new things. So I am not gaining health from doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm losing it. Especially when I just walk into enemy attacks. So I'm not critting enough. What is my crit chance at? I meant to look this up. It's only 5%. So I should be getting like a 12% crit chance on that ability specifically. How does roar work? Generates madness and increases damage. I don't know. Oh, okay. So I need to get them both really high because this is only a chance to heal that's low, and my base crit is also extremely low. Makes sense. I can outrange this dude. That's funny. I don't know if I could go berserk while I'm in the middle of that animation either. You've uploaded 4 more videos since I last reviewed the Divine Beast Dancing Lion? Okay. Man, good job. Kudos to you for continuing to pump out content. Obviously, I have not been pumping out content like that, if you don't count like the streams. Because, I mean, these do take up a significant amount of time. And there is more Elden Ring stuff that I want to cover. I'm just trying to cover other things in the immediate present right now, which has been making it a little bit difficult. Dang it, it's too slow. Hey, it's a Mimic Sealed Devil's Chest. I think I might go with this thing. Oh, I already have... Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with this thing. So do we have the spider next, or do we have one more room? Okay, so we have the spider. Ooh, I'm not feeling confident about this. Felt like I was stacking damage a lot better on my last attempt, and since now we're in nightmare mode, this might be a little bit rough, but at least I know his moves a bit better now. I dodged the wrong way. I'm gonna get got. I did heal that time, I saw it. Oh, dang it! I knew I should have healed. I thought I would have been okay. Oh! I thought I would have been barely okay, or maybe have healed up enough to not have made that so bad. Dang it! Okay, so I think I might switch back to the Spellblade and do another nightmare mode run. So what do we have? He has a bracelet. Increases your damage to enemy by your critical hit chance. It's whatever. Let's go pick up the Clara thing. Oh, so I need to put it in the storage. Hey, Meow Laser, how's it going? How's my mom? Why do you ask? How is your mom? Growing suspicious. So I should not have salvaged my other Clara thing. Okay. And should I put anything else away? That's a lot of armor. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm going to equip this thing. It's kind of funny that I put that in there. All right. So this is the meteor attack. So I wanted to see what this thing did, right? Hold on, what is it? Lightning Frenzy. Frost Slash. Sword of Fire. Oh yeah, that's the basic attack. And then this was Sword of Frost, which is the other basic attack. Okay, I think I'm fine. This might be a bit rough. We'll see how this goes, though. This one's definitely better. Huh. Max life resources, damage reduction. Hold on. Wait, what's my other one? Killing an enemy or hitting a boss returns 30. Attack speed, core skill damage. Dang. Yeah, I think I'll keep the magic ring. So I guess I could salvage this other thing. I'm just gonna start selling crap. I want this one. Oh wait. Why did I have a belt icon the last time? Your mom's dead. How dare you? This mom talk has been fun. Oh, you wanna play those games? I'll talk trash about your mom if you wanna play this game. Trying to set me up. Oh, did I put it on nightmare mode? I would need to check. Yes. Okay, it's still in nightmare. I deal no damage. Nope, the crits deal damage. But if Meow Laser is not lying, I do apologize for that. My condolences. My condolences. Certainly sucks to lose a parent. I seem to be critting a decent amount. I'm a little bit curious what my crit stat is. It's only 6. Alright. I think I'm going to go with the lightning thing. What do I need? Lightning Frenzy? Okay, so this thing. I don't think I've ever used that one before. Whatever. I liked the lightning stuff anyway. You're hella bored, your controller's charging, and she was old, ain't no one getting out alive. Alright, we got some shoes, and I should go with currency. I should have leveled up my potions last time I was in town. I got a lot more of the soul thingies than I realized. I should have gone for the archer first. Terrible strategizing. Hitting an enemy has a 30% chance to daze, which is extremely good. I don't know if electrocution and dazing is different. No, okay, it does look like they're different. So, Meow Laser, you said your controller is charging. Are you trying to play something specific, or you don't even know? Currency. Wow. %28 more damage over time, whatever. You've been playing Sparking Zero, vibrations and button mashing has been killing your controller quickly. You could potentially turn down the vibrations, at least, I think. But how have you been enjoying that game? Is it actually a good Dragon Ball game, or is it just like a decent game that Dragon Ball fans are going to lose their minds about? Resource resto on kill, or resistance, physical damage. This is a pretty good ring, but my current rings are also actually really good. I'll leave those alone. Pick up some artifacts first. What is this? Seal of the Black Wolf. Increases crit damage by 40%. When you deal damage to an enemy, your damage is amplified for 10 seconds for 50%. Wow, okay. 20-second cooldown. That's not so great after all. It just looks cool. Alright, definitely going to pick up the fruit. See what this is all about. Lightning Sphere. I did like that ability, but I don't really need it just this moment. Maybe I do. Maybe just getting abilities quickly enough would be good. If you're below 30% life, you'll heal 3 life every 5 seconds. That's a pittance of life, to be honest. I have a decent chunk of gold left. So I definitely want this thing. And I think this will help us. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Perfect. Okay. That went about as well as it could right then. People say it's hecka hard. Oh, Zaru Vegeta clapping cheeks. Oh, so like Big Monkey. I don't know why. I was like, oh, Zaru. Okay, yeah. It's fun if you like the Budokai series. Definitely missing some characters, though. How's Raditz? What characters are missing? Excavation. It's not what I need. Increases damage by attack speed. That might be good. Damage by movement speed. Critical hit. We'll try to restock. So if you have less than 80% life, your attack speed is increased by 25. That's really good at higher levels. Okay, we'll do this. Okay. Still fighting with Sundays and watching the birdie. There's no farmer with the shotgun, man. How are they going to represent all the humans with power levels of 5 in the world? Oh no, they've finally done it to me, guys. They're not giving me OP life. Oh, so this did actually give me 2 potions to go along with it, though. The gun had a higher level than the farmer. I mean, I feel like that's pretty universally true. If you get the guns pointed the right way. Oh, they're pauldron? Dang. What's my armor? Yeah, the other one's better. Sweet. Okay, we got a skill. Now we can learn our Lightning Frenzy to see how this interacts with my cool sword. It's certainly making the enemies go down faster. Oh, I need to get more resources on hit back. I just got speared right in the face. That sucks. Alright, yeah, so we went through that area much more quickly as a result of that. What's this do, though? Hold on. It attacks a wider area. The hit count increases to 5 strikes, and the skill damage is increased by 100%. Okay. Oh, this also explains why I've been getting so much more gold. Alright. It'd be great if the Star Trek tricorders just exploded when they scan someone real strong. That'd be dope. The OG Dragon Ball roster is lacking. Also, Super 17 was always dope. Green Piccolo looking dude with the fish lips. Can't remember his name. Oh, Pycon. Number of characters from previous games are missing. Probably be in the DLCs. Okay. Currency or the Soul Gem. Currency, baby. It's always really funny to me when you have a super cool character who's essentially just a jobber in games like that, or not just games, but like television shows, movies, etc. Pycon definitely got the Boba Fett treatment. Like he shows, well, I mean, maybe it's not as bad as Boba Fett, but he shows up, kicks ass, and then you never hear about him again. It's like half the roster for the Dragon Ball stuff. Like, was his name Hit? The dude that could essentially stop time. Not the frog in Planet Namek, but the dude from Super. Like the assassin guy. Because he's a Hitoman. Oh, I always forget, like, I never can tell that there's a wall right here in this level specifically. Alright, so we got that. Gain 3 mana. I did like Magic Barrier. Maybe I should go with that because I kind of suck right now. Although, hitting an enemy with your core skill or they're jolted increases the damage of the core skill for 5 seconds. Does this actually have a cooldown? No, so I don't even need to worry about that. That's weird. So that's specifically for this ability? But this doesn't have a cooldown either. Wait, what is the point of this? None of these have cooldowns. I'm confused. Oh, that makes them vulnerable. This is Chain Lightning. I do like that, but vulnerable might be better for me right now. For like the bosses more specifically. Because I haven't really died to the basic enemies in a while. Alright. Hit is in the game. They puts a lot of super characters in. Cool. He was indeed Hit. Jiren was dumb as crap too. You saw a condensed version of the Tournament Power, and what you saw was lame. I was not a big fan of the Tournament of Power. It felt a little bit contrived. Especially with the way that, like, all of a sudden freaking Android 17 was stronger than most, like, Super Saiyan. What's the base? Not the base form of the Super Saiyan. The one that's beneath Super Saiyan God, that's red. Or is that God? I should just call it Super Saiyan Red and Blue. I forget what the difference is between them. Anyway, point of the story is Toriyama kind of sucks at story writing. Feels bad, man. I walked into that. Dang it. This is the dangerous one. So let me get over here. Oh, okay. I was kind of stuck in my animation, so I might just need to like hard dodge out of these. Dang it. I did a good job dodging out of that one into the other. Heal, baby. We can do it. Keep going. Got him. So Willow. Hands of blinding speed. Ooh. Hitting an enemy with the basic skill increases attack speed by 10% for 1.3 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. That's really nice for this kind of build. Story-wise, Dragon Ball is pretty garbage. More about nostalgia. Yeah, that's kind of where I am too. I definitely fell off with Super when they... I hope it was a filler series when like they go to some random ass planet and Vegeta encounters evil sparkling water that clones him or something like that. I saw the preview for that. I'm like, this is dumb as hell. Like, I already thought Super was dumb as hell. And then I couldn't really do it at that point. So I want to get this one immediately for the talent thing. Beast. Versus Magic Rampage. I think I want Magic Rampage. And this is Intelligence. Oh yeah, definitely go with this. What was I thinking? Guess I could also go with this and keep stacking up talent. Maybe that's a good idea. Oh yeah, I have a lot of gold. Holy crap. And this increases Magic Rampage. I'm going to be extremely low Rampage anyway. Lightning Amplification, that's the assist skill. I think I want more artifacts though. Just keep increasing those synergies. Where's the rapidity thing? Oh, it's okay, it's whatever. Chill deals 200% damage as damage when dispelled. How do you dispel it though? Attacking enemies in the jolted state has a 30% chance to crit for 5 seconds with 12% increases. Wait, what? I don't understand that. I am tempted to grab this though for the jolt thing. For the punishment thing. Whatever. Reduces skill cooldown by 5. Increases the amount of gold you receive for destroying artifacts. It's whatever. Core skills deal 20% more damage to enemies that are taking damage over time. It's okay. Oh, here we go. Talent, baby. Dexterity and crit. Move speed. Increases damage. Okay. Evil sparkling water lacrosse, something like that. Yeah. You're not going to go out of your way to watch Super or Daima. Yeah, I don't even really know what Daima is, to be honest. I just like heard about it, and that's about it. Dragon Ball Z energy is dumb. Goku cannot lift a mountain because he ate lots of dishes of food. It doesn't work that way. Story-wise, Dragon Ball's garbage. More about nostalgia. I read that one. That's the main problem. Nothing else is wrong with it. It's for 12-year-old boys, that's all. You were 12 once, and so it still works on you. I think that's kind of a little bit of a cop-out. Not to, like, call you out specifically, but I mean... But the same token, Avatar The Last Airbender is also for 12-year-olds, and, you know, it takes itself a lot more seriously despite being lighthearted. And that's part of why I liked the original Dragon Ball a lot more, because it was a little bit more... whimsical, but at times it was a little bit more serious. Maybe not really. I don't know. It was more consistent, I guess we could say that, with like the relative power levels of the enemies and whatnot. Super Saiyans turning into blonde-haired, green-eyed super soldiers isn't problematic. Yeah. The manga's in black and white. Mr. Popo? Well, yeah. Meow Laser sees nothing wrong with Mr. Poco's character design. I mean, it's not the best design, we can say that much. You don't expect a great deal more than what we got. Yeah. I just wish that, like, it could have been better overall. For me, like, Dragon Ball really fell off after the Frieza saga. I felt like the Frieza saga was more or less, like, the perfect capstone to the series with the way that it like was at the time. And then they kept going. Oh boy, they're attacking. I'm low on resources. Should have ended with Cell. I think even before Cell, I would have been okay with Cell maybe before, I don't know. Like, Cell for me was like a begrudging, I'm okay with this, maybe. But then, like, I kind of hated it, the Majin Buu saga. And I know a lot of people like it for evil Vegeta, who's not actually, like, that evil. It's just kind of always disappointing. Can I hit them? Yeah, I don't like that the animation looks like it could potentially do it, but whatever. We got some gloves. Turn around. I should probably heal. Rather than continuing to push it. Hitting an enemy with a core skill or the jolted increases the damage by 20%. We'll do this and then start increasing that thing a bit more. I think I need to get more resource generation on hits. Boo too far? GT, what the hell? To be fair, not that I think it really amounts to much anymore. GT was made without Toriyama's oversight. We finally got the Kamehameha with Cell. We got the family Kamehameha with Cell, and Gohan got to be the hero. It was sweet. But nah, let's do Boo now. And then, oh my god, Saya, man, that was like the worst freaking thing to me. I try to pretend it doesn't exist. And that's kind of like one of the worst parts about Toriyama. Like, he had simultaneously some of the most peak things in shonen, anime, manga, whatever you want to call it, as well as some of the least peak things, like the worst things imaginable. Maybe saying the worst things imaginable is going a bit too far. It definitely is, but I didn't sign up for the Great Saiyaman. Oh Lord, heal! They're getting me. I'm stuck. Whew. That was pretty dicey. It's funny because I talked all that smack earlier about like, oh, I'm not dying to normal enemies, and then I almost got clapped. Lightning spheres, mastery, lightning strike. That'll cause them to be jolted. Inflict daze. Lightning prison. Interesting. Sounds like it'd be trash against the boss, but oh well. Alright, yeah. You do like Videl? That is true. I like Videl as well. Oh yeah, and then frickin' Mr. Satan, Hercule. I kind of hate his character a lot. The OG was actually emotionally very sweet. You think that was always part of it? DBZ should have also been sweet in the same way. Yeah. Hey, we got another Ring of the Red Spirit. Except this time, it's better. Darkness, cold damage, fire damage. Cool, all the things that I'm not using. Basic skill increases core skill crit strike damage on hit. We'll go with that. They literally talk about fighting and how strong they are for like 10 episodes at a time. It was mind-blowing when you first smoked pot. It's hard to watch now. But the thing is, for me, like, I started watching Dragon Ball when I was probably like 6, maybe a little bit older, maybe like 7. And it felt like I was taking crazy pills almost because... How many artifacts do I have? Because I was like the only person that I ever knew who'd like even heard about it for years before it ever showed up on Cartoon Network. Probably like a decade before it popped up on that show, on that channel. Artifact or currency? Let's go with artifact for now. I've got a decent chunk. Max life, crit chance. It's pretty good. I feel like I gotta go with the food thing, although basic hits increase damage to enemies by 10%. So maybe I'll go with this after all. No, but this is a 200 increase. I can't not pick this right now. Because if I get another food product thing, it will be tanky. Especially when the enemies are dealing like 200 damage a pop on their bosses. Alright, here we go. Regardless, you're glad Sparking Zero is a good game? Nice, a good time. Yeah, I actually really like the Ocean dub. It's my favorite, probably because that's the one I grew up with. But I definitely liked that iteration of Goku a lot more. As well as Krillin. I remember first hearing the Krillin new dub and just being like, what the hell is this? We're here for you, Goku. If I get hit again, I'll need to heal. Uh-oh. Okay. I was afraid I was going to dodge into that. Gotta look for that red eye thing. Ooh, that was a lucky dodge. Holy crap. That's not good. There we go. Got him. Whew, that was a little bit rough. I say that's a little bit rough, whereas I only used one potion. Ooh, Ron's Will. I wonder if that's supposed to be Luan, like the god dude of this game. 20% lightning resistance, 4% skill resource cost reduction. Ours increased by 20%, and all skill levels that are awarded points are increased by 2? What does that mean, awarded points? Hold on. +2, +1. Oh, because I haven't actually picked it up. Okay. This one's given +2. That's interesting. So it's not affecting the passives, which I'm perfectly fine with. It feels a little bit more balanced. But holy crap, that's really, really good armor. And it looks cool. I do kind of wish, maybe this is a bit of a monkey paw curling. I was going to say, I almost wish that it affected your appearance. But then I realized I would look goofy as hell. You've got that whole Pro ZD ass-kicking outfit thing going on right now. Without Horns are surprised for how much nudity was for laughs in the original, in the early manga. Yeah. Butts are funny, farts. As well as, you know, Yamcha trying to look at underage Bulma. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a different perspective on things when you get a little bit older and realize, like, Bulma is, like, what, 14 in that? It's like, what? Killing enemies increases the amount of experience you gain for 10 seconds. It's pretty decent. Hey, the food thing, that's what we need. Whenever you drink a life potion while at full life, you deal 2% more damage to enemies, up to 50 times. Wow. Wow, okay, so that'll be a really, really, really good gold dump. So, okay, we're full on those. So we got a lot of extra life as well. Oh, she has a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How was I supposed to know that she had a, Inventory limit. Uh-oh. Dang it. I was like, heck yeah, I've got a lot of gold to spend. I can make this work. Joke is on me. That was rough. Lightning Frenzy, sweets. I didn't mean to restock him. That was definitely my fault. I was not careful enough with that. Yeah, I should probably just buy this after all. Dang, I feel silly for the potion thing, but it didn't say that there was a limit, as far as I saw. Alright, Chadwick, you have a good night, and take care. With the DBZA joke out of the way, you gotta go to bed. Alright. Alright, with that, Horns, you take care as well. Yeah, obviously we're going a bit over tonight with the stream, but I'm just gonna like clear the night mode or die trying. Okay, what is this? Amber ornaments. There's a weird frame hitch. I'm scared they're coming for me. How did it hit me? I was like way behind him. Let's pick this up. So that way it gets boosted by 2 levels, right? Kind of getting my ass kicked right now. Don't know if I should stay at this low health. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, wow, I healed that much? Holy crap. Why? Oh, it was on cooldown. I was like, why didn't it work? Then I should have enough to do the ulti, right? Wow. Wait. This is just a normal talisman? Life by 30, strength by 12, dex by 12. Go with the life. Dang it. My dodge is ever so slightly slow. That's my fault. Rough nailed club. So these dudes have the AoE strike. Okay, so the AoE does work. Holy crap, he did a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Get out of there! Almost got deleted right then. Holy crap. I wonder if it's because I was in the Blizzard thing too long. I guess that would make sense. I like how I feel low on resources with having 4 potions. Considering most of the time I played this game, I've not had that at all. Currency or gem? Maybe the gem for this boss. Core skill, strength, and resistances. Let's go with the core skill. Alright, this is going to be a bit rough because I can't hit this dude from the ground. So that is one thing that was definitely in favor of the Berserker with his 1 attack.
How do you like my monastery?
He's definitely got that Palpatine chair thing going on. Whew. That did a lot of damage, 128. Oh god. I'm surprised that didn't hit me right then. So he's got half health now. So I just kind of missed my ulti. That sucks. I don't know why I thought jumping would help me there instead of dashing through the snow. We're close. Alright, sweet. We should get him. Alright, okay. Wasn't too bad. Went a bit better than I was afraid it would go. AWAS. And we got another dancing flame. That's a little bit lame. Flame. This game looks pretty dope. How am I liking it so far? I'm liking it quite a bit. Unfortunately, we've kind of reached the end of the early access content. So I am kind of doing what seems to be like post-game stuff. But even so, like the actual core gameplay is pretty good. There is a decent amount of variety for what they have. It just ended up being a little bit shorter than I was hoping it was going to be. But I might have also like figured out the systems kind of quickly and was able to blast through it a bit more because of that. I don't know. So let's not buy all of the potions immediately. Ooh, baby. Vitality. Oh, these are two different items. Oh, yeah, never mind. Oh, I see the things. It's to the right of the actual... I was just a little bit blind before. So at least... Oh, wow. These stats aren't even that great for this one. Man. I was hoping that at least having gotten this... the nightmare mode of it, it would have had a higher base attack damage, but it doesn't. Man, oh well. Thanks for the GG. This is the boss that you thought looked like MODOK? I don't know who that is. Lightning Rush. Maybe I should get that sometime. Oh, can't buy any more. Oh well, rip. Although if we beat it on Nightmare mode, I'm going to be a little bit surprised. Maybe not surprised, but I will have definitely beaten all of the early access content at that point. I'm scared. %, chance to be electrocuted. I feel like I don't use that enough. Hold on, let me look at this other stuff. When using lightning application, every second you release a bolt of lightning. I might need that right now, actually. That sounds so useless. 80% to cause a fast lightning. Is that just a lightning strike? I don't understand what that is. Oh, so this hits nearby enemies. After 5 stacks of jolted, they get electrocuted. Okay. Maybe I should just read and absorb the information. That might help a little bit more sometimes. More damage or fast lightning? Wish there's like a little bit of a glossary. Maybe that thing chains? I guess I could learn it from upgrading this thing eventually, right? I don't know, guys. I'm at an impasse. Screw it. We'll just do the fast lightning thing. If I was smart, I would have picked the mana barrier. I still can, but apparently I'm not smart is my own concession here. Yeah, I hate the little lightning throwers. So I was like, oh man, it is time to ulti. Because I don't use it very often, mostly for like situations like that where I feel like I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. Oh, that was kind of lucky with that dodge. Leave me alone. He's coming right at me. Straight for us. All right. mental organism designed only for killing. What about the runes? Are they different? Yeah, so now that we're in nightmare mode, hold on, wrong button. Now that we are in the nightmare mode, we are starting to get the higher tier runes. So we've gotten up to 19, and it looks like the max is 23. I don't know. Okay. So this is the final boss. Okay, I see what it's saying. Bukalu, Vandevious, Moor, and Tormentor. Tormentor? Who's Tormentor? The second boss? Apparently I fought Tormentor, but I don't remember who that is. Okay. Good question, though. I should have dodged that guy. I was too focused on all of the frickin' Hammer Brothers. I don't know why I haven't thought to call them Hammer Brothers before now, but they definitely act like Hammer Bros. Sweet. Only 2 more enemies left. Alrighty. It's a villain from Marvel? I guess that does kind of ring a bell. I just don't know enough about like the super detailed Marvel stuff apparently. Thanks for explaining. Mastery skill, dex, and resistances. What is my mastery skill again? That. Guess I'll go with resistances. Oh, so there's supposed to be a third class, Revenant. I don't think it's been implemented into the game yet then. Interesting. Meow Laser had to Google it because he couldn't remember what it stood for. Okay. You remember who it is, you just couldn't remember the acronym? It's not as memorable as Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. Chuds. I guess I should have used that orb when they were like right above me. Can he hit me there? Okay, apparently not. What a maroon. All right. Bro. Thank you, Ultimate Lightning. I'm scared. I'm stunned. Holy guacamole. Have you guys ever watched Check It Out? Anytime I hear or say holy guacamole, it just makes me think of that show. It stars John C. Reilly, and I guess it'll sound really terrible to explain it, but he pretends to be like a mentally challenged individual who's gotten his own like public access television show, and he like goes around interviewing people and trolling them, and it's completely deranged and extremely funny all at the same time. Guess we're gonna learn what fast lightning really does. There's this one episode of Check It Out where he's interviewing a doctor named Jimmy Bowden. But like one of the running gags on the show is that he constantly mispronounces people's names. So he says that he's with Jungi Brungen. And part of the reason why I remember the bastardization of that name is because for the longest time, if you went into Google, or not Google, but like YouTube's search bar and typed in Jungi Brungen, that clip would pop up first, even though the dude's name is Jimmy Bowden. And Jimmy Bowden is like a food nutritionist, and so John C. Reilly's like, all right, tell me about food. And so the dude's going off on his spiel about like, we should eat food and not food products. So essentially like legitimate food, things that grow naturally and don't need to be processed to be consumed. So he like talks about bananas, apples, pears, watermelons, etc. And so John C. Reilly's character is having like a bit of an inferiority complex thing going on. So he's like, I know. Just like because he's pretending to be a doctor, even though he's not. I guess I didn't set that up as part of like the premise of the show. So yeah, John C. Reilly's character is pretending to be a doctor, even though he's not. Guess we'll go with more resistances again. Check it out with Dr. Stephen Brule. It's so good, yeah. Which boss is this? The Hammer Brother? The Big Hammer Bro? I forget what the big, super fat green ones are called for the Mario games. Oh lord, he's coming! Oh lord, he's swinging! Dang, he just turned around like that. Heal! Stop getting in front of those attacks. Dang it, man. Yeah, this is one of those bosses where I said I didn't understand how it worked. And as you guys can see, I was not lying about that statement. So maybe I dodge into the middle and then jump. Uh-oh. Yeah, I still don't know how to deal with that very well. Heal! Oh my goodness, if he would have attacked once more, I was toast. Not this attack. That is like the one attack that I legitimately have no idea how to deal with right now. Ah! Dang it. I think I get it now. The sad, unfortunate thing. I walk out, I dodge in, I walk out, I dodge in, question mark. Okay, but that was a really good attempt for Nightmare Mode. And I feel like now that I finally understood that move, I could probably beat him with a bit more consistency. But dang it. Did I like Tim and Eric? Actually, I did not. I never really got into that one. Like, I know Check It Out with Dr. Steve Brule is really dumb, but it's dumb in a way that was appealing to me, I guess. Whereas, like, Tim and Eric felt maybe a little bit too more random, maybe a bit too stonery, if that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and buy as many potion things as I can, which is probably all of them at this point. Joey Black had to check the correct way to write Morduk. Mordurk? Mordurk? I don't know. So we should be able to max this out, I think. Oh, we're already at level 9? Okay. Yep, so we certainly leveled it up. Ultimate Life Potion restores life immediately, 26% of life over time. Max capacity is 5. So we got a cool little UI upgrade. So I don't know what's supposed to be in this building. So I'm guessing that's not early access content yet. Feels bad, man. Check It Out was a spin-off from Tim and Eric. Oh yeah, that's true. That he did have like a couple like really short, what, like 30-second clips from that show? It's wild how stuff like that happens too. Maybe I'll leave those for the other character, and I'll get rid of this one then. Advanced Dancing Flame. Let me check my storage. This is just a Dancing Flame. Oh, so that does 8 damage, and then the one in my inventory does deal 16. So it is doubled, but 16 just feels like an extremely low amount for this part of the game. Okay, I guess I wasn't as big of a fan of the Lightning Blade as I would have hoped to have been. Song of Lightning. So this one I've liked quite a lot, the Meteor Chaser, although maybe the Advanced Dancing Flame would be good to have in like the starting level one. And then once I get the Mastery ability, I could use that and switch it on over. Let me go to that inventory, store these. Store that. Do I sell the rest, or maybe I do? Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. Yeah, there's some cool systems in here. It's just definitely early access. But yeah, I have quite enjoyed this game. So, okay everybody, I want to thank you all for sticking with me through the early access portion of this game. I definitely appreciate that. I'm thinking tomorrow I might stream Blasphemous. So I'm going to need to like make my thumbnails and stuff. So that's probably not going to get like announced and sent out properly until like maybe tomorrow evening. So just stand by for that. I'll make like an announcement on the Discord and make a channel post. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. So all right, thanks for sticking through the Dragon is Dead playthrough so far. We'll be going live at the same time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So hopefully we'll catch you then. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.